No, today we've had a very good day. I had to plan a bit of a strategy because Gallardo is 3 minutes ahead of me and Sainz is 2 minutes ahead on overall. So I had to let them come in first today with me a few seconds behind, like I've done now. So tomorrow, if I can catch them, I've got them the 2 and 3 minutes, and it's possible that I could lead overall tomorrow. So I've had to do a small thinking, and it's worked out, but I needed one more place in between me and Gallardo. So tomorrow, possibly only make 2 minutes up on them. But 2 minutes is okay. Then I'm within striking distance, and hopefully tomorrow, the next day, I can have a good day.
I'm sure you will, Alfie. One of the real characters. A decent link on the Dakar.
Good.
Well, as with the bikes, it was a mass start for the cars as well. Not quite everyone all together. The pictures speak for themselves. The race for the horizon. On early. And as you can see, that slung back rear engine of the Schlesser buggy paying dividends like a Porsche 911. It just sped on. So a mass start, at least for the first few kilometres. Schlesser disappearing with this race before the eyes of everyone else. There's Jean-Louis having a great time. Got himself into difficulties later, but sorted them out sharpish, thank goodness. There's Fontenay, so much trouble yesterday. Thankfully happier for him today.
Mais on peut pas être, ça peut pas être plus précis. On roule à fond depuis le départ. On est à
and on board.
Tours, ça doit faire du 150-155 km/h.
With Thierry Delaver in the Nissan.
Ça va.
Yes, thankfully Hiroshi Masuoka also deigning to take a camera for us today. Our gleeful thanks to them.
500 mètres droite.
Yeah, the Nissans making a great show of themselves in this Dakar. Not allowing Mitsubishi to take too many of the plaudits. And it doesn't matter how good you are, everyone could get into trouble, as you can see. Yeah, Matsuoka with a puncture. And Schlesser with his own troubles as well. A difficult terrain, to say the very least. They said it was all going to be navigation problems, but in the end, punctures played their part yet again. Jutta Kleinschmidt was to have 3 on the day. Having escaped, of course, having any punctures when everyone else was getting them, putting at top of the pile. Ploughing their way through the dunes, Jean-Louis Schlesser. And Jose Maria Servia as well on the other buggy, doing very well. Miguel Prieto stuck at that point, but he was to get himself out. No help from those overtaking, like Kenji Shinazuka. Yes, where others were sticking, Shinazuka was making mincemeat of the dunes. Yes, a great day for number 202, Kenji Shinazuka, leading them in.
A very, very difficult stage, and also very, very dangerous, because if speed is too high, easy to roll, but very, very difficult stage. But we are lucky, so we are happy.
Yes, happy indeed. And indeed, Shinazuka up to 4th in the ranking. Second place, Mitsubishi behind Jutta Kleinschmidt. More on her in a moment. Josemaria Servia in the Schlesser-mobile played his role today, helping out his mate, man who built his car. Oi, come back, he says. Give us a hand. Well, thankfully he did, and Schlesser himself got back on track. Yes, Jutta Kleinschmidt, 3 punctures today. She danced her way through the Desert of Stones. She said the trick not to go sideways too often. Well, I wonder what went wrong today. Apparently the team chief was worried that she wouldn't have the physical strength to change the wheels as quickly as the men. Absolute nonsense. 3 changes, her and Tina Turner, the original, sitting next to her. And they were motoring for the line, as were just about everyone else who was still going. Miguel Prieto, good enough for second on the day, 14 minutes and 54 seconds off the pace set by Shinazuka. And Jutta Kleinschmidt, enough for third place, which keeps her at the top overall. She said it's long and hard today. Those 3 flat tyres she's speaking of. Serbia and Schlesser, she said, she saw them stuck, and she thought that's fortunate for me. Serbia just helping out Schlesser, as we've seen. She said she lost time, but she's still the leader, and of course, absolutely delighted. Kleinschmidt's finish time, 6.5 hours, just over, and it leaves her 10 minutes and 13 seconds clear of Serbia. Very pleased she is. Oh, her smile brightening. A dangerous day for a lot of competitors. The Schlesser-mobiles coming in 4 and 5. Jean-Louis, the boss, leading men.
Difficile parce qu'on a cassé un tuyau de.
Yes, he said our reflation system went down,
donc on s'est arrêté.
So we had to pump the tyres up by hand, which was really difficult, arduous, and he's not as young as he might be.
Après on a une crevaison, mais je pouvais pas m'en apercevoir.
He lost 25 minutes today.
J'ai pris un silex qui a coupé le pneu au milieu, sur la bande de roulement.
That's the way it goes.
Et puis après on s'est posé parce que j'avais pas les pressions suffisamment basses. Mais on n'est pas resté trop longtemps, donc on a perdu quand même.
Yeah, what else could he do on the day? 11 minutes and 59 seconds off Kleinschmidt. Jean-Louis. Jose Maria Servia is in second place, as we've said, just over 10 minutes off the pace. Well, the cars, as always, mixing it with the bikes who are trailing. And the Nissan of Thierry Delavin. The top place Nissan of the day, finishing 6th. Roshi Matsuoka finishing 7th. Dig out time for so many in the dunes. The soft stuff getting the better of so many in the field. Doesn't matter how classy a driver you are. If you just have the bad luck to take a wrong line, you're into the soft stuff and you're not going to get out. That's how the results of the longest special. This is how they sorted themselves out after the day in the dunes. Everything else is shorter than today, special-wise, and they'll all be mightily pleased about that, I can tell you.